Hello Capricorns, it is AD with kayxztarot, and I'm going to be doing your 2019 February reading, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for your patience. I truly appreciate that. Anyways, happy belated for you guys. I know I missed the tail end of your birthday, but I hope that you guys had an awesome birthday as we enter into Aquarius season. While you're here, do not forget to check out that description box for information on how to book a personal reading with me. Also, my Instagram, my SoundCloud, the decks I use, the crystals that I use, just any general information you'll probably find in that description box. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. And without any further ado, let's get into your reading. Okay, Capricorns? So, ooh, look at that. The world energy coming up at the end. So, evolution. Ooh, and the star. Healing. Hope. Awesome. Closing out that chapter, which I think is difficult for a lot of you guys, but you guys are healing through something. Ooh, 10 of Cups. So, awesome shiz, Capricorns. I feel like earth signs are really just like on an up right now, on a high. I've been feeling so good during this entire, during my Earth Mafia readings. Like, I'm like, wow, really jubilant type energy that I'm getting. Alright, anyways. 3, and 1 last shuffle for Capricorn. Oops. Ooh. Alright. A little stiff. Alright, Capricorn, so we have the 3 of Swords pop out. So some of you guys could certainly be dealing with heartache, regret, a third-party situation where you're dealing with something that is very painful in the past, all right? This could deal with past traumas, doesn't necessarily have to do with love, but can certainly deal with emotions, all right? And emotions that are tied to love, even if it's like abandonment issues for some of you guys, is what I'm getting. But it seems like some of you guys could be working through those demons, or they rear their head. We'll just have to see how it comes up in the rest of the reading, right? So some of you guys could, in fact, be holding on to some past hurt, all right? And you refuse to let it go because it's comfortable to you now, right? If you're used to hurting, you're used to hurting. You don't know what it's like to feel good, right? So there's comfort in misery, okay, sometimes. And 1. All right, but let's see what the rest of the deck has to say about this. All right. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is your energy right here, Capricorn. Also can be Taurus, Virgo. But there is a self-healing energy that I got. Alright, self-sufficient, and could be like a maternal energy, alright? Some of you are stepping into roles as parents or just stepping up as that maternal figure for somebody else in your life. You know, could be adopting the role of that, right? And we also have the Lovers here, okay? So there could be a decision that has to deal with your home, or just a decision about meeting somebody. Some of you guys could be connecting with a soulmate that has Earth in their chart, or is an Earth sun sign. So this is, again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all right? But there seems to either involve a decision that has to do with material growth, status, how you're spending your time, or there is a decision that has to go here where, not decision, but you're meeting a soulmate, or you've met with a soulmate, or you're dealing with conflicts that deals with a soulmate that has some earthy or maternal attachment to you. Like, this person could feel like a mom. This person loves you like a mother, alright? This person is a hard worker, laborious, but there's just something maternal about this energy that you're attracted and drawn to. Alright? And this could be your energy that you're rating off, but this could be something that you're connecting here with the Lovers, all right? Could be connecting with the Gemini also. So, we have the Justice card coming up as the heart of the matter. The 2 of Swords as the foundation. We have the 4 of Wands as the present moment. And then we move into the 10 of Cups. Boom! Hey! I'm sorry, I told you, like, because I'm not going to lie, I was nervous because I was like, I'm so excited for this reading, like, it's really happy. And then the 3 of Swords flies out, and I'm like, ooh, yikes, how am I going to spin this? But I don't have to, because boom, the 10 of Cups is here. Anyways, and then we have the King of Cups, so definitely a soulmate energy, or like a life partner, a life connection, alright? Could be connecting with a water sign, so a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But this is a very compatible energy right here when you have water and earth, alright? And this is a lover, this is a soulmate, okay? So let's get into this storyline. So with the heart of the reading being Justice, I'm assuming that there was imbalance in this relationship previously, and now it's starting to work out, all right? This could have had to do with something, this could have been a marriage, all right? Some of you, it could be finalizing a divorce, all right? Or it could be like committing or knowing that you're getting married. But some of you guys, there is happiness, all right? If it is finalizing a divorce, you're like, woo, I'm out of that shit. Because that shit was for the birds, all right? But it seems like, but this instability, whatever it was caused by indecision, okay? With this Two of Swords. Somebody didn't want to make a decision. This could have been you or the person that you're connecting with or dealing with. But there was a level of indecisiveness that caused, some stagnation as far as the development of this particular connection that I feel like has been in the works for a while. So with Justice being the only major arcana as the heart of this reading, it seems like somebody's going to be stepping into the role of bringing that karmic justice to reality and manifestation. So somebody's taking an active role and making sure that this reaches a balanced state. Be it if it's just like, I'll marry you. Like, I want this to be official. I want this to be legitimate. But somebody's giving and somebody's taking and to reach a level of balance, perhaps in a very unstable, indecisive type relationship in the past. And right now with the Four of Wands, I mean, this is marriage, happiness, and celebration to the Ten of Cups. So whoever it is that you're connecting with, I do see marriage on the horizon. Even if it's not anytime soon, this could just be reuniting where you've settled the score. Okay, that's really what I'm getting. You guys have settled it. It's settled. Whatever this is, you had an open, honest conversation. You figured it out. Now you're no longer you're no longer stagnant in this connection because you guys have laid it out all on the table, and it's settled. It's settled. And because of that, even if it's ending with this person that you're connected with, it just seems like because there was an open dialogue, especially here with the emotions, being open, it's asking you to open up emotionally, and you're going to be greeted and returned with a very mature and maternal thing. So if you're nervous, Capricorn, on expressing yourself and expressing how you feel to someone, this person is very mature. They are ready and willing to have this conversation. I will be willing to bet that this person has waited a long time to have this conversation. So they're not going to attack you in the way that you might be so fearful that they, will. All right, and you might deserve it, Capricorn, or this person might deserve it, vice versa, right? The energies can go two ways, but this person is really just ready to have that conversation so that decision can be made. So even if you decide to part ways, it's still karmic justice. It's still balance, all right? So even if you leave this person, it doesn't have to work out with this person, because you've had this obvious connection and you've articulated it and you found out what that meant. You found out how it plays into your role as a person as you're growing and as you're moving forward. Even if it's alone, you're still going to be greeted with a lot of happiness and sunshine. It might not be with this particular individual, but for a lot of you guys, it easily could be. So you take what resonates to you. But either way, there's a freedom and coming when you express your emotions, all right? And at the end of the month, we move towards Pisces season. So I assume whatever this is probably going to happen closer to the end of the month. This is a short month, so it's going to come quickly, right? February. Shout out to Black History Month. Amen, amen, amen. But we do have this King of Cups energy, which has to deal with opening up and emotions. And as the king, this is external, so it's asking you to externally show emotions, Capricorn, which can be out of your jurisdiction. But I don't even see you fearing at this time, because to me, this has been a long time coming. Is really what I'm getting. This has certainly been a long time coming. There is an underlying energy of just kind of the slowness that has taken place within this relationship. But whatever this, if you're dealing with a specific person, Capricorn, I'm getting this most likely has to deal with a person, just because of the two court cards booking this reading. A relationship, particularly y'all kindred spirits. If you're not soulmates or anything, you guys just really understand it. No, y'all are soulmates. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the lovers talking about you're not soulmates. You are. But it's going to be reaching that level of justice and freedom in a sense. Like, a lot of you guys could have felt bound and tied to this. It was like the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I thought I saw the Seven of Pentacles. Like I said, this has been a long time coming. This has really been a long time coming to settle this score. But when it happens, it could be connecting with a Sagittarius, an Aries, Taurus, or a Leo. Alright? But this has been a long time coming, and somebody's going to rush in and have that passionate conversation to reach balance. There's just, and it's going to make everybody happier in the situation, because it's donezo. Who doesn't want to be donezo with shit that's been going on for too long? You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys are certainly going to be releasing this energy. Okay, so let's see what's going on for our Capricorns for February 2019, please. See what's going on with our Capricorns for February 2019. Ugh, I'm so hungry. Literally, I'm hungry. So, I don't know. Are some of you guys hungry? You need to eat. Somebody needs to be reminded to eat. We have you are good enough, Capricorn. You are good enough, and I think you're good enough to explore and share yourself, and you're going to be greeted. A lot of you could be dealing with a Virgo, but you're going to be greeted with a level of maturity because you both deserve this. You both deserve this balance and this karmic closure is really what I'm getting. All right, and what do you need to release? What do you need to release? And it's, you know, this card here popped up too. Nothing is yet set in stone. And I like that because Capricorns can tend to be know-it-alls. And this is a situation where you don't know it all. You really don't know how. I'm telling you that it's going to be positive, but you really don't know how it's going to end out long term. So you can't say, because I've experienced this in the past, you know, it's going to be this point blank period, which Capricorns can tend to do. And I'm an earth sign moon. I'm a Taurus moon. So I'm like that in a lot of ways too. So I'm not trying to, you know, shit on you guys. And it works sometimes. But now's not the time to hold on to your opinion because you don't know. You're not God. You're just not God. And so nothing is set in stone. So don't tie yourself or marry yourself to the idea of how the rest of this particular connection is going to play out because you really don't know. I don't know. It seems like it's going to lead towards something happy, right? But if you're doubting something, then you could easily be wrong in this instance, Capricorn. And then we have prosperity lies ahead, again with that Taurus moon. So that's me. Hey, Capricorns. Wink, wink. But anyways. And then, like, we have don't let pride get in your way. And that's exactly what I was just saying. Like, don't let your Capricornness don't let your stubbornness infringe on closing this out and just letting it reset and rebalance. There is a level of vulnerability that's going to be expected of you. Period. And that's fair, okay? That's totally fair. Alright, so we're going to pull from the Angels of Atlantis deck. Alright, 3. Ooh. Oh, one more. Oh. Fine. We'll take it. Alright, so we had security. Security, and this is so important to a Capricorn. I'm happy that this played out, especially with the Queen of Pentacles being the underlying energy. There is a level of security here. Know that you are safe, all right, in this. This has to happen. This has to be settled. You outweighed, if you've been the one in this Two of Swords moment, you ran out your timeline. It's time to pay up, all right? It's time to collect. Ooh, security and serenity here. So there is happiness that comes from this. If you believe that it's truly going to work out for the best, if you believe that the universe works in your favor and everything, and you are in a position to grow and evolve, now is the time to do that. If there's anything, Capricorn, please, that you have lingering, all right? Any unfinished business, finish it. Just finish it for the sake of everyone involved, all right? Just finish it so everybody can be happy. Who doesn't want to be happy? You know? One more card for Capricorn from the Ethereal deck. Please. Capricorns in 3. Alright. 2. And 1. So we are taking 30. 30, all right? Reversal. The reversal shows us to flip things around, putting more physical energy into spiritual needs and more spiritual energy into physical needs. By changing up modalities, I can read. I don't know what that is. Or patterns, thanks. By changing up patterns that you operate in will release blocks or hindrances. It'll also fortify what you are truly seeking and bring you into a stronger alignment within yourself. I love it! I love it! I love it! I love it, Capricorn. That's exactly what, that was a really nice way of saying what I was saying. As far as, like, don't out Capricorn yourself this time. Because there is a need for you to step into a different part of yourself that might make you uncomfortable because of this emotion, right? Capricorns aren't necessarily the most emotional of the zodiac. In fact, they make it a point not to be. In fact, they pride themselves on not being emotional. But there is a requiring of emotional and vulnerability here in this situation in order to get it to close out completely. or just enter into the next phase or chapter. So it's asking you to flip that mentality. For all the things that you put into your work, now you need to invest that into your relationships, all right? And if you've been putting no work into your relationships, now it's time to put that, no work towards your work. So you can actually focus on other things that preoccupy your mind and your spirit. Open yourself up. Allow yourself to experience other things. So break the pattern, break the habit. If this is something that you've done in the past, then do something else, all right? It's time to make a different choice, all right? If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always gotten. But in order to get this to resurface and get to that 6, right, that justice card, that balance, that karmic balance, you're going to have to do something else, all right? You're going to have to make a different choice, Capricorns. So, really awesome stuff. I hope that this resonated, guys. Again, please don't forget to check out that description box below for your girl for those personal readings. Also, again, with that general information. Also, like, share, and subscribe, guys. And until next time, Capricorns, peace.